Sorry for the delay, but we're going to be doing Shadowgate for NES today. In honor of Spooky Halloween! Now, I played the crap out of this game back in the day. Oh god. In honor of getting double. already flubbing it. So anyway, I played this back in the day, tons, and it was always creepy when I was a child. There's a million different ways to die, so let's just jump right in and see what the game's about. The last thing that you remember is standing before the wizard Lackmere as he waved his hands. Now you find yourself staring at the entryway which lies at the edge of a forest. The druid's words ring in your ears.
Within the castle Shadowgate lies your quest. The dreaded Warlock Lord will use his black magic to raise the behemoth from the dark depths. The combination of his evil arts and Great Titan's power will surely destroy us all. You are the last of the line of kings, the seed of prophecy that was foretold eons ago. Only you can stop the evil one from darkening our world forever. Fare thee well.
Gritting your teeth, you swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. Alright, so this is basically a text adventure with one picture per room. All these are actions you can do. Obviously, look will tell you about something. It's a heavy wooden door with iron hinges. Open opens, use uses, leaves the room. Take picks up something, closes doors or treasure chests. Hit, you just punch stuff. You can even hit yourself. Smash, now you see stars. And speak is for talking. So let's start it out. First riddle is to open the skull. As if by magic, the skull rises. And there's a key to take. The key 1 is in hand. All the items are very aptly named. The door is open. It's the door leading into Castle Shadowgate. Move along. Ah, spooky eyes!
That pitiful wizard Lackmere was a fool to send a buffoon like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrible death.
The sound of maniacal laughter echoes in your ears. Now, something that's interesting about this game is the torches. Every time you do... God damn it. Every time you do an action, it takes off 1 tick of your torch, and if you run out of torches, you die. Lots of things in this game will kill you. It's pretty sweet. So... let's see... Alright. Let's just move through the next door. I think this one's locked. Yep. So we'll have a key for it later. I think we have to use this key for this one. What do you want to use it on? Boom. Click. The key worked. It unlocked the door. The stone walls seem uncomfortably close as you walk down the stairs. Now, I will show you right away an instance of death. Because, you know, you're in here and you just start taking crap. Take torch, take the book. Oh! When you remove the book from its pedestal, the floor collapses and you fall to your death. It's a sad thing your adventures have ended here. So, as you can see, a lot of this game is trial and error. Luckily for us, we have foresight. So we take some torches. Notice one of the torches is different. Normally you carry a stack of them, but this one's special. Now we want to open the book. The book is opened and examined. A rectangular hole has been cut out of the inside of the book. And there's another key in there. Key 2 is in hand. And now we cheese it. Back to the other room. And use the other key. The key worked! Move. Oh, as you enter, you can see a sword and a sling inside. We gotta take them, right? Sword is in hand. And the sling was taken. And that's it for here. And a lot of this game, again, trial and error I mentioned, but you want to look around. Sometimes it'll be the stone seems to be set loosely in the mortar, or you seem to be wasting your time if there's nothing there. So if it says you're wasting your time, then there is genuinely nothing there. But it's a hint for this odd-looking stone. Think you hit it? Pow! Yep. The stone falls away to reveal a secret passage. And I think we want to go in there. As soon as you enter the room, you see an arrow on the front wall. Let's take some torches. Can't take it. Oh, they must be up too high. Can we take the arrow? Arrow is in hand. Use. Salvage. You can use your torch to burn things. The torch is wet and won't burn. And the spooky music means that your torch is going out. Oh, I remember. You just use this. It's a friggin' secret passage. We got another couple moves, so... You stand at the edge of a deep chasm. From the darkness below rise the screams of the undead. This cave is hewn roughly in the chasm's wall. Let's get another torch going. And if you go down this nice looking bridge, guess what happens? You die. So we will be going down the stone bridge. Oh Jesus! What's this? A wraith is standing in your way, barring your path. I believe we want to use Special Torch. Yeah. So use the torch you got on Special Torch. The torch burns with a strange white flame. With a shout, you throw the flaming torch at it. With a blinding flash, the white flame engulfs the undead apparition. When you open your eyes again, the wraith is gone. Dead son of a bitch. Of course, as in every adventure game, just loot everything. And, you know what? Take the cloak. I like that the scary music continues. Okay. Through the door. This small stone chamber is lined on one side by two barred portals. As I just mentioned, just friggin' take everything. What? Oh, okay. You gotta use a rope. Epor is rope backwards, and it's a magic spell you can use. But for now, we will take all the crap we can. Page down. Use scroll 1. Do I have to open it or look at it? It's an ancient leather-bound parchment. Open. The scroll 1 is open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. 5 to find, 3 are 1. 1 gives access the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining 2, the golden blade, the last to invoke the platinum horn. And that's pretty much a riddle for how to beat the game at the end. But for now, let's read this. This sign reads Epor. Does it? Epor, 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 you got it! It seems to some sort of... nice English there. It seems to some sort of magic word. You've learned one magic spell. And... us chant it. Do we speak it? The spell was chanted Epor. There are many strange things in this world. When you said the magic spell, the rope moved. Having stretched up the hole, the rope stops moving. Alright. Move along, sir. This room is full of mirrors. This room full of mirrors reminds you of the Elven Fun Fair at King Otto's Fair. Okay, we want to open the back door. Oh wait, I forgot to take everything in the room. Yoink. And I'll show some of the funnier deaths as I get to them. This long cold hallway is lined on either side by half a dozen coffins. Okay. Open. Front right one. The lid of coffin is open. A mummy stands silently before you. Hey, little guy. And do what any, intrepid traveler would do, and burn the fucking mummy with your torch. The mummy bursts into flames, leaving behind a scepter among the ashes. And yoink. The scepter is in hand. Now we head further back. Do I have to open it? The door is open. The stones in these walls were probably cut by the hands of enslaved mountain dwarves. Open. Now move on through the right door. A shark swims by as if patrolling this calm pool. And like everything else in the game, if you go in the water, you die. So, go through the next door. It won't open. There we go. And find ourselves some rocks. Water cascades over a subterranean cliff into a cool, clean stream. Get some rocks for our sling. We got some secret passages here. You can't use move on the bottom. You gotta move into the little tiny crack. The walls in this room are much too close for comfort. The damp walls of this eerie cavern are rough and irregular. Hit the rock as hard as you can. What's up, Zelda Ninja? The loose rocks fall down as if hinged to the wall. So is a little compartment. I think we take the Saki. Now we open the Saki. The bag contains 3 large jewels. And now we take the jewels. We're done for here for now. We will be back to Shark Room in a little bit. We have to get an item first. Now, left door. You enter a cold room. The stench of flesh and decay pervades the small chamber. You begin to shiver. This room is really cold. Yoinkius. Sorry, this music's just very addictive to me for some reason. Use white gem on this hole. The gem fits perfectly in the hole. A small crystal sphere magically appears on the stand. Gotta use another torch before we die. This menu navigation, I mean, of course it's goddamn Nintendo, so what do I expect, but it's archaic as shit. Okay, do our time. I'm not positive, let me save first. I think if we go down this hole we just die, but the door's open. Yeah, a broken fragment of the wood ladder hangs from the opening. As you go down the trapdoor, you realize you took a big step. The fall is quite fatal. Oh, you son of a bitch game. Making me do this again. That's fine, that's fine. That's what I get for trying to show funny things. Let us go in. Fear grips you as you enter this hot room. This is a spooky dragon back there. If you take anything in this room except for the shield, you instantly die. So, shield's in hand. You raise your shield just in time to block the dragon flame. You get... oh no, I forgot about the torch. You get a few chances to grab some things. You just need the helmet, the hammer, and the spear. So, let us take them. Helmet is in hand. Again, flame spews forth. Use the shield for protection. It's getting hot. You don't know how much longer you can stand it. The hammer's in hand. Again, flame spews forth. Use the shield for protection. Same message. Spears in hand. And the same message. But we cheese it. We don't need anything else in here. Yeah, screw it. You can go back in after a little while and the shield has cooled down enough so you can grab the torch, but we shouldn't be needing that many torches. The torch is only really a problem if you don't know what you're doing in the game. You will run out trying out everything. The only action that doesn't ruin your torch is look, so when you're screwing around, well, you're gonna die. Alright, back to the mirror room. This is another one. I'm gonna have to redo something probably, but for sake of funniness, let us die here. Yeah, the center mirror is the correct one, but one of them was goofy as shit. Okay, you have opened a magic portal into deep space. You are immediately sucked through. The lack of air causes you to quickly lose consciousness. The Grim Reaper quickly embraces you. And if I remember right, the one on the left, you just break and the glass cuts you and you die. So we shan't be doing that. Bellowing like some Norse god, you smash the hammer into the mirror. You shatter the mirror, revealing an iron door. Oh shit, I forgot. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. So we get... The hint for this was that the room with the spear was cold. So I hope you figured that out too. Gotta use the sphere on the water. You drop the sphere into the lake and notice the ripples disappear as the water turns into ice. Now you can get this key. The key 3 is in hand, and we can take the sphere back. I think? No? I remember you gotta use the torch on it. The sphere is put up. Oh god! Nope, that is not the correct answer. With outstretched arms, you move slowly, looking for a light. Suddenly, you trip over something. Smash! You fall face first to the floor. You son of a bitch game. Alright, get the key. I guess we have to leave the sphere behind. Or, I think it's just because I used the torch on the water itself. If you use the torch, I mean on the sphere itself, if you use it on the water, I think it melts it. Alright. Trial and error, name of the game, no problem. Use Torchy on Wawa. You put the burning torch close to it. There we go. What the? Okay, the torch melts away the ice over the sphere, allowing it to float to the surface. Not surprisingly, the lake quickly freezes, but I think we can take it now. Sphere's in hand. Alright. Whoopsie-daisy. Sorry about that. Now we go back to Mirror Room. As you can see, this wouldn't be, confusing for anyone playing. Update our torch situation. This room is incredibly hot. This must be what the lower levels of Gehenna are like. The heat is unbearable and you have to turn back. Okay. Oh, you gotta use the dinky cloak. What do you want to use this on? Self? You try on the cloak and find it very unbecoming. It barely fits over your armor. We're not worrying about looks right now. It's hot. What do we do with hot things? We freeze them. So, yeah, if you didn't get the sphere back in the other room, you can't progress. You hurl the sphere into the fire below. The hellspawn flames quickly vanish as soon as the spheres touch them. Yeah, if we don't have our swag on when we, eventually save a princess that's gotta be in this castle, then we're in trouble. So, next room. Another bridge. A sharp cold wind whips up over the ledge of the deep dark chasm. Alright, let's cross the bridge. As you step on the bridge, a troll appears and says, "You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get into this boy's hole. It'll cost you a gold coin to cross." So, you might think that you need a gold coin to cross, and that would make sense. But what you want to do is use the spear on him. The troll falls silently into the dark cavern. You listen, but you do not hear him crash. So, yep, violence is the answer. Okay, let's cheese it before he comes back. Oh, Jesus. The moon casts a brilliant shadow over the grounds of the courtyard. This is about, like, the second third of the game has begun proper. So, let's look at this guy. The Cyclops stands before you, ready for battle. If you remember any old stupid myths, maybe you want to use the sling and hit him with a stone, so that David and Goliath action. So, I think we just use the stone on the sling. Could be wrong. You put the small stone in the sling. Now we use the sling. God damn, this menu. I think he just fucking wallops you to death. No, violence is the answer. As soon as you start twirling the sling, a magical influence takes over your body. You cry out, "Death to the Philistine!" and release the stone. Bullseye! Now, while he's down, you impale him with the sword. You drive the sword deep into the Cyclops. Blood pours out of the wound and onto the grass. It's beautiful grass. So, he's dead now. You don't have to worry about him. Let's use this crank. The crank turns rather easily. At the end of the rope, there's a small bucket. And do we look in the bucket? The small bucket is used to fetch water from the depths of dirt. The bucket is open. Alright, take this bitch slapping gauntlet over here. I don't think we can take his equipment. Nope. Game cock blocking me. The door is open. Let's move on. Sorry, sir. Just a trail of corpses on the way. It's a long, drafty hallway with one flight of stairs and several open passages. Let's go and take the torch. And move. And this one. You stand in a small library. Yeah, I really like the main theme that plays throughout the whole thing. And as every other room, we just start taking shit. Let's take their book and open the drawer and take everything inside, including this poor wizard's glasses. Now we use the glasses on ourselves because apparently we needed them all along. You try the glasses on and they fit perfectly. You can see very well. Alright. So apparently, you know, we had some problems this whole time. And let's use these scrolls. Look. Or is it open? Yeah, open. Your hands begin to sweat because of your extreme excitement. Lands under the heavens, the key to the world. Tarak. Another spell. And the scrolls disappear when we're done with them. To move the sun from far to near, light is what the darkness fears. Instantum Illumina! Harry Potter ripped this shit off. And book. Wow, with these glasses you can understand and read what you could not before. The light grows faint, the path winds around. Where life is lost, wisdom is found. The seed of the dream, for the evil is free. Where the sword is hung, he must place the key. A bridge to from, amidst burning death, a demon to guard. Mortari riseth. And boom. And we saw one of those spooky holes right here before. You gotta use the red gem on it. Secret book passageway. Can we take this skull? You son of a bitch game. Okay, we can't take it. There's a lot of stuff that's just red herrings in the game too that you don't actually need, but why not take everything? This room is dominated by a large fireplace set in a red brick wall. We want to use one of our new spells. Tarak! The spell was chanted. A large crack appears around the equator of the globe. And now we can open up the globe. And take what's inside. I think bottle 5 is useless, but let's take it just in case. Poker. Bellows. Cup. Can't take wood. Can I use the torch on there? No, wait a minute, it's best if you don't do that. Nothing happened. Screw you, game. Me and my imagination. Okay, that's done. Next door is this one left. It smells like a kennel in here, and there are no windows through which to circulate fresh air. Okay. Use this creepy stone with the handle on it. The stone rises slowly out of the floor. The shining vial is inside it.
Leviosa! Swish and flick.
So, of course, oh, the water. The stone descends back into place. You son of a bitch, torch. I like that if the torch runs out, you just, you know, trip and fall on your face and die. What a way to go. Stop it, Ron, stop! Bottle 4, no. I'm not even gonna look at them first. Test tube, no. Bottle 2, yes. Most of these things are just horrible things that will kill you, so... I got the hearse shoe. Stop it, Ron, stop. Head downstairs. You stand in a small garden, you know, downstairs. The only sound is of falling water in the night. So, it looks like wonderful water, but it's actually hydrochloric acid, so if you try to grab the flute, you die. We're not going to be doing that. We want to put on the gauntlet. Give us some protection. What do you want to use this on? Save. You place the gauntlet on your hand. It feels like it was made just for you. And let's grab that flute. By using the silver gauntlet, you remove the flute easily. The sound of the water splashing is music to your ears. And let's just play the flute for fun. The sound of the flute is very pretty indeed. It seems like you wake from a dream only to find a hole in the tree. Is it real? The flute's music is like magic. So yeah, you're tripping balls or something. And we get a wonderful ring out of there. That music was also from another Nintendo game, Deja Vu. It's a detective game that's pretty much exactly like this. You go room to room and do whatnot. But enough of that. Let's go to the last door. Oh, by the way, also in the other room, if you open up that little gate, you die. There's ravenous dogs in there, and if you go in that pot, I'm pretty sure you die too. Anything we don't do probably kills you. You are awed by the majestic beauty of this immense banquet hall. First things first. Burn the rug. The rug quickly catches on fire and burns away. A key can be seen underneath. Yoink. God damn it, I can't stop thinking of Leviosa now. Okay. Here's where we use all our keys. Well, let's just get that out of the way. They should definitely... I love it too, dude. They should disappear from your inventory after you use them, but this game likes to weigh you down with useless shit. Oh, okay. God damn it, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Alright, move. Right there. Oh, hello. It appears to be a sphinx. It looks at you indifferently. Okay. Let us walk by you. As you move, the Sphinx folk. Who are you? No one may pass without my permission. To pass, you must answer a riddle. First burnt and beaten, drowned and pierced with nails, then stepped on by long-faced animals. Dost thou know? Bring me the answer to my riddle, and I shall let thee pass. This is where the game can trip some people up, and why it's good to just take everything. It's random what the answer is to an extent. In this case, it is the hearse shoe. But it could be anything from, like, a map on the wall, the bellows, the cup, anything. So, just grab everything. Oops. Use. And if you, like, hit the Sphinx or anything, you die. You have correctly answered my riddle, warrior. Thou may now pass. Can I take these torches, or is this, mood lighting? You can't take it! Okay. Sorry, sir. A telescope is beside a window. A star map is on the wall. This must be an observatory. Now this is, goofy as all hell. You take the star from the map. Of course. Now, you open the star map. And take this thing. I assure you, I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours playing this game, figuring out any of this crap. You didn't have the internet back then. Oh, hey, baby. You're so captivated by the woman's beauty that you momentarily forget her predicament. This is one of those games where I have no idea how any human could figure this shit out, but that's all you had back then, so you played it over and over until you figured it out. Yes, in the moonlight, she is even more beautiful. Obviously a trap, right? This fine lass lies upon the floor, chained to the wall. She's extremely beautiful. Doesn't seem to understand what you say. Come on, it's a lady. I can't take off the cape, sorry. So, I could show you, but she's an obvious trap. If you try to grab this thorny doodle, she fucking kills you. She turns into a monster. In fact, actually, you know what? I don't remember what she looks like, so if I have to do the other room, who cares? Let's take this thorn. With a loud roar, the wolf pounces on you, taking your life. Don't trust the women, I guess. That's the moral of this game. Don't help people. So the true answer to this riddle is you can't just kill her with anything. You just gotta stab her with an arrow. Not shoot an arrow, stab her. Your aim is true as you plunge the silver arrow into the beautiful woman. Werewolf. The beautiful lady suddenly transforms into a wolf. Can I take my arrow back? You can't take it! We can take the blade, though. Open wolf? It won't open! This looks like your typical dead werewolf. The arrow is deeply lodged in its body. And so, we're done there. Excuse me, sir. Peter would be having a field day with this game in general. When in doubt, stab the wolf. Although the evening air is cool, this small circular room radiates a fervent heat. What's in this room? What do you see here? You take the horn. What the fuck? A large fireball suddenly appears in the room and causes you to shield your eyes. When you open them, you notice that the fire has changed into something far more menacing. Hey, puppy! The hellhound makes this hot room even hotter. There must be a way to cool the room off before you roast. What cools down? People? What water?
Have some fire, Scarecrow.
The holy water has sent the hell... Yeah, it was holy. It sent the hellhound back to the place where it was spawned. The flame died out. The room is quiet as though nothing had happened. So let's really take our horn this time.
You can't take that.
And move along, leaving more people dead in our wake. Oh, hello, sir. As you stand on the turret, an eerie blue dragon appears in the clear, starry sky. What do you look like? It's a wyvern! This beastie is a distant cousin of a dragon, but is smaller and fiercer. Fiercer than a dragon, I don't know. So, there's no real logic to this. I really don't know how you're supposed to figure this out. But you use the star on it. So let's go ahead and kill him with it. The star becomes a flash of light as you launch it. Hadouken! Crash! It strikes the wyvern and explodes into a million pieces. And another beast dead. That's definitely late 80s adventure game puzzle logic. So we take our treasure, the talisman. I believe that is one of the ingredients we need to beat the game. This rather heavy talisman is made of gold and is extremely sharp along its edges. It shines with incredible brilliance. And we done here. You have entered a small corridor. 2 arched doorways wait patiently for you. Music changes again. Left doorway. Sounds a little bit like Blaster Masters. From this windy ledge you can get an idea of the size and strength of the castle. Now, we put the rod in this tiny hole that's right there. Game of the year because it would take you an entire year to finish it. If you try to walk past there, the lightning strikes you and kills you, I believe. Suddenly, the sky seems to be on fire as a bolt of pure lightning strikes the rod. You are startled to see a skeletal hand rise from a hole that is formed at your feet. High five. This is actually something that doesn't mean us harm, though. We can just take the magical wand. As you take the wand from the skeletal hand, it begins to descend. The hole closes up as if it had never been. Bye-bye! And let's move further down now. I like that there's very few wasted screens in this game. Nothing's a complete decoy. Lightning lights up the countryside as you stand on a lookout point. And we take everything. Well, it's a pot of gold. The leprechaun must skip town. The canvas pouch looks to be quite light. Close inspection reveals some druidic script on it. Let's see if we die if we take the gold. I don't remember. Exactly. Yeah, Chris. Little skeleton hand and a creepy thing that comes out of the ground. Trust that. Okay. As you move the pot, you realize that you have fallen for the oldest trick in the book. You suddenly find yourself knee-deep in the Oh no, knee-deep. It seems that the alligators really enjoy your company. Spooky noochies. Moral of the story, don't trust women, don't take gold. Get the crap stack. we go to the right door? Yeah. Since there's only one other. You're in a small throne room. A skeleton wearing a gold crown sits on a throne in front of you. Hey buddy, how you doing? So he doesn't look up the par right now. Trust the hand overly. The hand will never betray you. Make him more kingly, we'll give him a scepter. Oh, secret passage. But, I mean, that's not the true secret passage. As soon as you give the scepter to the skeleton, the seal on the pillar lowers. You can now see a ring-shaped hole. What should we use in that ring-shaped hole? The ring, perhaps? And he ejects. The ring fits perfectly. The throne magically rises, revealing the secret passageway. Oh, he really did just magically go up. Okay, let's bye-bye. This hallway is made of large granite slabs. As you can see by the sheer amount of torches they give you, they just expect you to be screwing around and messing up left and right. Get yourself some meat pizza, brother. Save it real quick. Without thinking, you jump through the opening and immediately hear a loud click. Suddenly, the granite slab above you gives away and crushes you beneath it. It breaks every bone in your body. So I guess you're never allowed to go left. Back to the torches. Use the torch because I think it was just about to go out anyway. And move along, sir. On the opposite wall are a pair of stone beasts guarding a dark archway. Now, you know, there's spooky gargoyles, so we don't want to go between them for now. I bet they want something. Oh god, this is less spooky. Sulphurous fumes rise from the hot molten lava some 30 feet below you. Swimming would not be wise, so we shan't be swimming. Here is where we use another one of our magic spells. Otari. The statue lowers and a large platform rises out of the lava. You now have a way across. You're supposed to remember what the riddle was that the spells give you when you read the scroll to figure out how to use them. It's not completely out of nowhere, but it might as well be. So, move into the next room. Stalagmites surround this room like the cavernous jaws of a huge beast. And... Sorry. We want to use the right. So bought out candy to hand out to trick-or-treaters just to realize they did their trick-or-treat. Aww. Why'd they do their trick-or-treating yesterday? It's Saturday night, there's no excuse. The right handle was lowered. Something's supposed to happen. Okay, middle lever now. And then the right again. I don't remember how you're supposed to figure that one out. Good fucking luck. Scream! The cylinder lifts with a shuddering sound. You're momentarily dazzled as the darkness is lit by a blinding flash. The silver orb is revealed. Kids these days don't want candy, they want their cell phones, so... As soon as you remove the orb, the cylinder closes. Thank you. hole, I'm pretty sure, is instant death, so we shan't be doing that. Alright, we need to go way, 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 way back in the game now. That's hilarious. We can't be trick-or-treating on the birthday. I wasn't kidding when I said way, 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 way back. Not this room. Oh, Jesus. It's Nevada's birthday or it's nothing. Sorry, I don't remember which one you go through. Is it back through here? Is it back through here? Here we go, finally. So, one of the bottles we got, specifically bottle 2, I think it actually gives you a small hint. The small silver vial glows with a lustrous shine. You notice that the bottle is impossibly light. So, if you walk across this bridge, you fat acid and you die, so you gotta drink this potion, and you make yourself lighter. You float into the air. So, move across. A giant snake confronts you in this small cave. What you thinking? We used the wand on it. We Wingardium Leviosa. Stificus totalis. The snake begins to shake and shudder. Is it just your eyes, or is it shrinking? The serpentine statue begins to change. It grows smaller and smaller. Now it's 8 times as large somehow. It dematerializes and forms anew as a staff of tremendous beauty. We take this tremendous beauty and cheese it. Move. Oh, wait a minute. Secret passage. Come on, you son of a bitch. Where is it? Is it this tiny little thing? I didn't just make this up. Oh, I'm just stupid. I'm just in the wrong room. Sorry. Sorry, guys. If you make even one wrong move there, you die because you're fat again. This is the secret door. And it's super obvious. There's a nice little outline here. Understand it. You feel the ground shake as the rock moves slowly aside to reveal a passageway. The cold water from the limestone drips on your neck, sending shivers down your spine. This is another gem hole, and we only have 1 gem left, so let's find it. Blue gem, blue gem. As soon as you place the blue gem in the hole, you hear the sound of grinding stone. The wall slowly rises to reveal a magical image of an old wizard. Listen, warrior, the Warlock Lord can only be defeated by thy courage and the Staff of Ages. Remember, 5 to find, 3 for the staff, 1 to be the key, and 1 to be thy pathway. Yeah, you know what that means, right? Have thy wits about thee, warrior. Fare thee well. The wall slides back into place, hiding the image from sight. A scroll appears. You've read the scroll. The scroll reads, "As the shadow of the wind, thou shalt be Humana." Healthcare. And we are done. Now we have to go all the way back to the gargoyles. Hey dude, you still owe me some money. So, we have to use our new magic spell. Make ourselves invisible. Goes invisible as the wind, and you walk past him. The guy gets stabbed with a spear, and then you just, don't pay the debt, so... Poor Troll Toll never gets paid. Right here? Yep. Spooky music. That music used to scare the hell out of me when I was younger. It's like the Sonic drowning music. Now we have to use a flashbang. Suddenly the cavern is so bright that you have to shade your eyes. It takes you a few moments to regain your senses from the Nova Burst. It seems the gargoyles were also affected and haven't yet recovered from the spell. So, bye-bye. Need some wah-wah, hold on a second. The room seems to be made solely for the purpose of housing the well. Nice room, nice room. Only thing right here to use is this crank, so let's crank it. I said let's crank it. The cover of the well is open. We have to open up that bag that we got way back in Leprechaun Land with the pot of gold. Bag 3. Oh, I forgot you can just pay him. Oh well. Sorry, troll dude. I bet he just wants more money. Trolls are greedy assholes. And now we must throw that big coin that we just got out of the bag into the well. Goddamn your menu. As soon as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts from within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in the autumn months. Oh, that's nice. That just means that we won't instantly fall to our death once we go in this hole. I can do that just fine, my friend. The swirling winds carry you down the deep well and set you gently into the cavern below. You stand above a beach looking down upon a river. And we're at the river Styx now, where you go and die. So, use the gong. I think we can just use this. Oh, it's just death. After the gong sounds, a specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. You hear a faint voice asking for a fare. And we take one of the coins and give it to him. Should have taken him out before. I just forgot. So yeah, I guess you have more than enough coins, so you can use the troll toll. So I wonder what happens there. What do you want to use this on? Let's give him his coiny. The ferryman takes the coin and gestures to the board quickly. Okay. And he's whisked us to endgame. You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite bank. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you're standing on sacred ground. Okay, so in all the wonderful, wonderful vague hints we got about 5 in the blah and the boob and the blink, that's what we need to do here. So we need to put the sun, which was the golden sphere, or the golden talisman, into the sword, known as the bladed sun. I think it's 6 in the sword or some crap like that. I don't know. I'm sorry. Look back. So now we just have to blow the horn. The sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly you hear the sound of grinding rock. The jaw of the skull begins to descend. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion that the stone skull is alive. And the last room of the game. The cavern that you have entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon. I think he's like drooling on himself. From the depths rises the most powerful creature that has ever existed, the behemoth. Your stomach knots up as you stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible. You wonder for a moment how you can defeat such a creature as this. Again, random hints throughout the game. Okay. Your jaw drops and you stare in awed silence at the sight of the great titan. Acid drips from his jaws and sizzles on the ledge below. What's up with the wizard? Although his back is turned, you know beyond a shadow of the doubt that it's the Warlock Lord. It seems that his staff is controlling the creature, keeping it at bay. So we gotta put together our bullshit here. We want to use the blade on the staff. Suddenly, lightning begins to flash in the room. Then the golden spike slides smoothly into place and locks smoothly into the staff and locks into place. And now we use the orb on the staff. Light cascades through the room as the staff becomes a living entity. And finally, we use the staff on the behemoth itself. You pray as you raise the Staff of Ages that it has the power that the prophets claimed. The staff pulsates with power and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the behemoth. Zap. No! Fuck you, I'll take this old man instead. Bye-bye. The creature screams in agony, thrashing back and forth in great pain. In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into the silence. Suddenly, it's very quiet. A beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun, you say to yourself, is over. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and begin your long journey home. Word of your historic quest has already reached the farthest parts of the land. You are triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you are ushered into the royal palace where you are greeted by the king. I know what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. And that is where the game ends. You don't get the credits, you don't get anything else. This is it. No, it lied. It keeps going. You're bestowed a kingdom to rule in the king's fair daughter's hand. Never mind, we get married. That's pretty sweet. She has no choice, but I mean, whatever. As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. Sequels will be made years later that barely anyone ever played. After all, the bards will need new legends to sing of and new tales to tell. The first stories end. There we go. Now it's truly over. So, thank you for watching this. It's very cathartic to be able to beat this very quickly. Hopefully this new lady is not a werewolf. But so, it was cathartic to beat it this quickly. You can imagine how many hours and days, months spent with notes and notes. I still have many notes from back when I was little, scribbled down and crude maps and whatnot, just as a reminder of how difficult this really is. So hopefully you laughed, hopefully you had a good time, you learned something, and that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching.